Morning is day 48 on the PCT after taking a 0. So yesterday started out at Shelter Cove and got a ride from Bow to Mazama Village. Mazama Village store is back there, and there's a trolley that goes to the rim trail. I'm not going to the rim trail today, so apparently it's pretty smoky. I've been there a couple times. It's not the official PCT, and I feel like I need to keep heading south for progress rather than go north to see Crater Lake, which is definitely worth seeing if you've never been. I've been a couple times, so I am heading south looking for the PCT at the moment, trying to reconnect with the trail. Okay, now I'm going to be road walking Highway 62, which is the entrance to the national park. As you can see, there's the guard station there. Medford and Klamath Falls. Medford is south. I'll be taking the highway towards Medford and then connecting to the PCT. Okay, I believe this is where I turn left to rejoin the PCT. Yeah, this all looks familiar. This is a trail right here. Here we are, Union Peak Trail, Civic Crest Trail, and going this way. Okay, back on trail, and it's about 10:15. Got a late start, had breakfast at camp, woke up about 6:30, so it wasn't in a big rush. Took a 0 yesterday. I did make forward progress, but it was by car. Trail Angel Bo took me to the PCT camp, actually the camp where he's a camp host, or co-camp host, and got a nice dinner, quesadillas from Kichi, as a chef, professional chef, former chef for Fish Lake Resort, now independent, and she also served breakfast of egg sandwiches, eggs and bacon. That was nice. So a little heavy because I got to resupply in Shelter Cove and haven't really been eating my food. Also, on the drive over, we went into Schmaltz, the pilot store, and I got a Subway sandwich, which, because of the food at the camp, I've only eaten half of. So I have a sandwich to eat, which I'll probably eat at some point in the next hour or two whenever I start feeling hungry, or before I feel hungry, whenever I stop feeling full. And the plan today is get through this burn scar in this dry section. Dry section's at least 14 miles, possibly 20 miles, because there's a pond at 14 miles that may or may not have water, but there has been recent rain, so it'll probably have some kind of pond water. Might be sufficient. But I'm heavy with water, heavy with food. There is a creek in 20 miles that I think I can camp at. So I'm gonna do at least 20 miles today, even with the late start. I did have to skip about 80, I think 82 miles, something like that, around the fire closure. So that's miles that I've hiked before, including the rim trail, but miles I will not be hiking this year. So very few people this year are doing continuous footpath. Very hard with all the fire closures. Most of the no-bows, except for the couple of northbound hikers who were super fast and super early and got through ahead of the Washington fires and the Northern California fires. Maybe a few people who did continuous footsteps. And other people are trying various detours. It's very difficult this year, especially in Washington and Northern California. So, one skip so far. Probably will have to skip around the park fire. Maybe some other fires I have to skip around. I will just do the miles I can do in the time that I have. Okay, an update on the smoke. I can smell smoke. I can taste smoke. It's not that hard to breathe though, other than I'm going slightly uphill with a heavy pack. Should be cool today. There was some indication that the warning about thunderstorms is still in effect till this afternoon, but I see no signs of it. I'm also expecting not to see that many people. Most of the northbound hikers by now have either decided to skip ahead to PCT days, which starts, in a few hours. I think this afternoon they have some events, if it's Friday, as I think it is. And the ones who aren't going are already hiking north. So instead of like 50 to 100 hikers a day crossing my paths going north, I'm expecting more like 5 to 10, if that. Should be a quieter, less social trail from here on out, which, to be honest, is fine by me. I like to be social, but in moderate amounts. I mostly come out here to be alone in nature, experience the quiet, and to challenge myself. Okay, looks like a trail registry. I'll go ahead and sign that. I like to sign it to make sure that there's a record I was here. Well, as was foretold, there are many blowdowns in this burn scar. I've probably crossed close to 100 already. I remember this Christmas tree farm from 3 years ago. Trees are doing pretty good. A little bit bigger. So I just got a 1 bar of cell phone service with Verizon, and managed to get a notice on Facebook that there's a red light warning, red something warning, possible thunderstorms, lightning, possible dry storms tomorrow. I have to go over a blow down here, but starting in the afternoon, I gotta climb over that. Starting in the afternoon and into the evening. So I think my plan's going to be either to hike late tonight and or to get up early in the morning, try to put some miles in before the afternoon, because if the storm comes in, I may have to hunker down in a tent or something at a lower elevation. I'll just have to watch the skies tomorrow. Something around 2 p.m. is what they're predicting, but it's for a very wide area, Northern California and Southern Oregon, so could mean anything. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of little frogs on the trail here. They're kind of hopping around. Trying to step carefully. Don't want to step on them. There's a spring nearby, but they're kind of hopping and hopping. I'm going a little slow. Trying to avoid any unnecessary violence. I can't really see them all. And of course, they're all in the spring here. I just filled up water, so I don't need water here. We want to filter the frogs. I gotta watch out on the other side, because yep, they're all over. I can only really see them when they're moving. If they freeze, kind of invisible almost. Okay, I think I'm in the clear. Uh-oh, there's another spring up here, so I gotta be careful again. See if there's, yep, there's more frogs. Go, go, go. Go, Frogger. There's traffic coming. Oh, look at all these. All over. Okay. I guess in this scenario, I'm the car. I'll try to avoid getting hit. Well, I can see a couple of them. Yeah, some of them have been killed by footsteps, clearly. I'm sort of tiptoeing right now. Minimize my footprint and lethality. Okay, I think I'm past the frog empire. Oh, there's another one. Still got to be a little bit careful. They have scouts in the outlands. Okay, not 100% sure, but I think I managed to cross those two streams without killing any frogs. If I killed a frog, I'm sorry. So far, it's been a pretty good day. Saw about 15 other hikers, no bows going, so less than 1 per mile for sure. So it's tapering down. Saw a lot more frogs than hikers today, and kind of a hard day in the burn scar. That went on a long time, and just a lot of blowdowns. Not any real tricky ones. Most of them were pretty low. I could step over them or go around them. A couple I went under, but there was just a lot of them. This section does not get much trail maintenance, barely. Probably because it's not used much by day hikers and weekenders. Probably a little bit remote. Anyway, campsite just up ahead. Let's see if it's available. So I found a spot for the night. Up here, there's one other hiker here. Pitched my tent right here.